It's a tearjerker. It makes you want to cry. Why do you watch a movie that makes you want to cry? Or even just makes you cry? It doesn't make sense. Welcome back to the Macedon Ranger's Voice, Talking with Jazz. It's so good you're here. Are you subscribed? Why don't you subscribe? Become a member. It's fun. It's real. It's free. I thought a tearjerker, you could just get yourself a hammer, whack yourself in the hand, and that would jerk a tear out of me. But no, for some reason, people actually watch films for the fun of crying. I haven't quite worked it out. I watched a tearjerker the other day. It's called Forrest Gump. Within the first minute or so, I looked around. There's my daughter wiping something out of her eye, trying to pretend it was just like sleep or something like that. Within about half an hour, even I found that there was water forming underneath my eyes. It was something about the whole story that you just knew that it wasn't going to end up well. A friend of mine told me about when his dog died, and he and his two sons were looking at the dog in the ground before they covered him up. And he had often wondered which of his children was the sort of more emotional one. And he looked over, and one of them was bawling his eyes out. And then he looked over at the other one, and he was screaming, "Come back!" I took my kids to see Red Dog. We didn't know it was a tearjerker. I thought, it's a story about dogs. That's the sort of thing we used to do. So we all went there, and we hid the chips in the backpack. Because they want you to buy them, But I had chips in the backpack. Anyway, halfway through the film when the tear-jerking bit starts, I was feeling a bit sad too, and I think my eyes might have been watering. I looked over, and there was my son. He was quietly wiping things out of his eyes like this, He's the eldest. Then the middle one, through to my loin, she was kind of like this, fairly constantly. And then the little one, well, she was just screaming her eyes out like this. Which goes to show she still loved the film, but her face was very red at the end of it. So why don't you have a great day?